Hello, hello there, beautiful people. I am excited to have you tonight for another session of Eternal Strands. So what we're going to be doing is, actually it's going to be rather something very simple. We're just going to pick, I'm just going to basically deal with any of the side quests that are left, because I simply enjoyed my time in this. Oh my god, the Yeshua is back again. Alright, I'm gonna have to disconnect my controller. Yeah. And we'll see where this goes. A little... Wait, maybe I don't need it. Or maybe I do. I am so confused right now. Okay, so maybe we don't need that. In any case, we already, well, beat most shit, so we don't need it, you know. Investigate the Northern Expedition, the Hellfire Shrine region of Dredgermire, which is basically, these are companion quests, so doesn't matter where we start. We can go to Denavron first, I guess. Wait, was it upper? It's upper Denevron, okay. Let me record this. Oh wait, where though? Guild District, okay. Isn't that just lovely? I don't know, I just feel like there's so much magic here. Very simple magic, but a magic nonetheless. I just love it, you know? Right, so, search the guild district in Upper Denevron and collect the smithing guild registry. Occasionally we might encounter this weird behavior where I start trying to run to the left side, even though I have no such intention. Oh wait, no, that's not the spell. Fortunately, the guild district in Upper Denevron. You're gonna pay for that, kiddo. Wait, does it show which level it is? So we don't have a frost mine. We don't have an ember servant maxed out, and molten. Okay, there's quite a few actually. So, oh, let's just casually look around. Wow, you're still holding on to that. What the hell are you doing? Alright, what the fuck was that just now? That was so weird. Wait, also, is it just me or it's a little loud? Just a little. Let's drop this just a little. Look, I'm only here to look for the quest item. I wish I knew where it is, though. Upper Denevron. Well, this whole area is Guild District, so... Smithing Guild Registry. Anything that looks like a... Like it's... got anything to do with Smith. Fucking... Get the fuck out of my house, you freaking knaves. How the hell are you still alive? Alright, so where is exactly, well, anything really? This looks like a smithing guild to me. Maybe it's above? It doesn't look to me like it's above. What are you doing? Or maybe it is above. I don't know. I do not know. What the fuck are you doing? Fuck you, bro. Seriously, I was just trying to, like, collect shit. No, I have no idea where to look for it. Okay, so... Well, I still don't see it. Methane Guild Registry. Could it be here? Where am I? Does it still count as the district, or? Okay, we're not supposed to be here. Got it. Okay. Oh, I wish I could get like anything on the map. What if it's all the way up there, or one of those areas? Because I sincerely have no idea where to look for that. Oh, is that the thing? Offers of work or asks for artisans. Conspicuous absence of any enchantment. Oh, we found it. Great. Now all that's left is to deal with these guys.
This appears to be a registry of smiths. It's dated prior to the retreat to Cassidy's Hold. There's one Tarmakine smith, Xavier Nibreop. Looks like he had a workshop in the Iron Walk.
Oh, just on time. We gotta go to Denevran now, right? Wait, this is still Upper Denevran. Do we have any other quests over here? Lower, lower, lower. Wow. Everything is in Lower Denevran, huh? Chill, mate. I'm only here for the big guy. You know where I can find the big guy? Oh, it's the ice golem. We don't need him. I'm out of here. Stop running. Start casting. Thank you. There we go. Lower Denevran it is. Probably doesn't matter. There's just so much shit. We might as well just traverse the whole city. Ow. That's kind of hot. Kinda hot. Oni-chan. Kinda very hot. Wait, it says here I got dropped frames. That's interesting. Why would I be getting those? Ah. Well, that explains things. Give it a minute. Windows gotta do Windows, you know. Right, so let's see. There's quite a few stories we got here, right? So, Xavier's workshop, Weaver's Rest, Three Sisters, Drover's Gate. Alright, I got my route. Let's go. Plus the Iron Walk, but I'm not sure what we're gonna do about that one for now. Oh! Wait, isn't that the one I need to extract? I think it is. What do you do though? I think you burn it. I think you burn it and then just extract the thing. Yeah, there it is. But it's not exhausted because I have not burnt the fur thing. Oh. Ouchie. Come on. I'm trying to burn it for a while now. Wait, switch to something that hits harder. You done? Do I need to do this though? Do I need to break the armor, or is it only like burn the... This is Highland Ice Claw. Highland Ice Claw. Wait. Highland Ice Claw. Be advantageous to weaken the creature's legs before attempting a harvest. These beasts have no qualms otherwise with diving from the sky and slamming down to the ground to dislodge a rider. Weaken the legs. I can do that. Whoops, not like that though. By weaken legs, you mean this? Chop chop? Probably, yeah. Oh my god, that's a lot of shaking. Whee! Good thing I'm not dead, you know. Come here, boy. I'm gonna wrap this up. Jump! What are you doing? Jump! There you go. Alright, I cling. Come on, how about you just fly? Come on. You can do that, boy. Come on, up you go. No way, that's not enough. What is it? I have to damage like one of the wings? Probably. Between our consistent locust points. Harvesting when they're riding the winds, of course. A beast in flight is uniquely positioned to throw any point clear, so the key to hamper their flight enough so they cannot roll to toss. Right, we have to take care of one of them. Wait, what? One of the wings is... There's no... What? What the fuck have I done here? Wait. I don't want to damage both, though, so... Let me sort of understand what the fuck is going on here. God damn it, motherfucker. Yeah, please just hit your wing, because I'm kind of curious. There it is. That's the moment I've been waiting for. Awesome, we can extract the fucker now. Or not. God damn it. Whoa. No. That's not the plan. Oh, come on. Fuck. Whoa. Whoa. Alright, that fucking hurt. It's crazy that I actually made this jump. It is absolutely crazy that I made this jump. And then the fucking... Ah! The spell just... This is kind of annoying. Oh, come on. Up you go, up you go. Damn it, missed my momentum. Fuck. I'm almost out of HP at this point. Stupid fucking point collecting. Alright, this is kind of super annoying. Can we just fly? Thank you. Let's end this. Here she goes.
Could always use more frost magic.
Well, here you go. Now we can go. That's a very cool ragdolling, by the way. Oh no, not interested. Not interested. Right now we're at Three Sisters, which is one of the areas where we need to look for shit, but I'd rather first look for anything to heal myself. That would be nice. Plus, we should start our Drover's Gate, probably. There you go.
That's as far as I can push the scry.
Alright, alright. Oh, come on. There you go. Well, there it is. We found it.
Detailed notes of every caravan to move in and out of the city.
Before the search, the Enclave was a trade hub. This is one part of why they were so successful. Lane and I should be able to parse them quickly enough. See if any scries were due to go out.
Nice. Next area is Three Sisters, so let's go. Wait, quick reminder. Xavier's workshop. Iron walk. Uh-huh, got it. Alright, this should be fun. Hello there.
It's a report blaming the Verdant Mines for an explosion near the Vale. Supposedly, this explosion was the cause of the cyclical miasma floods. But we know that the floods were caused by Asylum. This doesn't add up.
Yeah, well.
That's as far as I can push.
What do you
the
mean? No,
scry.
I thought... Fuck, I thought... I thought I was supposed to traverse the iron walk. God damn it. Maybe it's a little further?
Can't stretch the scry any further.
Please don't force me back. Ugh. What if it's not even, like, up here? What if it's down somewhere here? Xavier's workshop. There could be anything. Well, there is not much going on here, that's for sure. Nah. Well, if it's not up there, then I absolutely have no idea where to look for it. Xavier's workshop. Where the fuck are you heading?
Xavier's workshop should be up ahead.
Collect the diary, the notes.
Solid and sturdy. Not made for traveling like Solar's. Xavier's diary. From a quick skim, it doesn't look like he was a particularly happy man.
That's weird. No, fuck! That was a low. Clumsy. Collect the notes. Can I get in somehow? Weird. Alright, which notes do you want me to collect? Seriously. If that is indeed his workshop. Oh, that's so weird. But if that's his workshop, there's not much else left for me to do. Well, I'm lost. There's no way this is where it is, right? You don't keep your notes like that. That is just pointless. Yeah, alright. Well, I don't see it. Select the notes. Wait, what if this refers to... Wait. What if it refers to not actually collecting shared Sola's aspirations? He was training the Tama kind techniques and hoped to make them more accessible. Those notes and schematics. Yeah. That is so weird. Alright, wasn't there something else over here at the Three Sisters area? There shall be no magics tonight. What the hell? Compile research. Appers like Weaver's Rest. Well, I guess to Weaver's Rest we go then. Probably. Oh, wait, we... Is this the notes? But why would they be the fuck knows where?
Another set of schematics. This is sure to put a smile on someone's face.
Yeah, well, that's all magical and wonderful, but what? Why would these be elsewhere? Oh, that's where I... Huh. There's a lot of things you can... Wait, what? No, that's not the spell. Oh, there it is. I see it somewhere here. Hello there, satanic creatures. Is this really the entry point? Why am I not surprised?
Here's something. Let's see. It seems to be information on Lucy's projects. There are a lot of redactions here. It seems like someone was trying to hide something.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna just propel myself to where I need to go. Wait, maybe that's not it. Next area is Judge's Maya. There's 3 quests leading there. Ooh. Let me grab a drink. That's the stuff. Oh, it warms my soul. Oh, man. Okay, so... Sapper's Lake, Arkan's Expanse, and Spine. Oh, Shrine. Got it. Alright, let's go. Oh, I think I'm gonna hate this, aren't I? Oh, man.
This cipher looks familiar. I'll need to get these back to Lane.
What are you fucking... Oh my god. Okay, so next is... the Warden's Roost, right? No, the Arkan's Expanse. And the Shrine. Now that's one way to move fast, huh?
The Archon Expanse. Pre-surge, the Arcs trod this passage daily to transport and farm resources from the outskirts.
Oh, we found it. That's a big boy.
Let's see what we've got here. These all seem to be speeches that the Eye delivered. These are dated 40 years ago. But I can still imagine him saying all of these things today.
I'm afraid I'm a little busy. Densa Califar. Wonder if there's anything else around here. This is actually super fun. Investigate the Northern Expedition in the Hallow Fire Shrine. Which one of these looks like a shrine?
This is the Norian site, Seth.
Yes. They were working out of that cave.
Sheltered, yet deadly. Probably wasn't that way before the surge. Shipping crates, marked Project Junction 4X9.
Sounds familiar. I'll look into it.
Abandoned in a hurry.
Anyone who survived the tapestry overloading probably ran for the nearest loom gate.
Insult with Seth. Alright. Coming, Seth. It's crazy how I actually can move like... It's actually super fun. Alright, back to Way Station we go. Let's hand over all of these quests and see where the story gets us. Alright. Let's go. Because we start with this, right? Let's reinforce the frost mine. Sustain more mines at a time. Sure. Now let's compile some research. The Archons. Typically considered the greatest of the Enclave's innovations, the Archons are tireless constructs built through unknown means by master enchanters. So secret was the means of their creation that anyone involved in their manufacture was essentially removed from public life. And yet, despite the cost, any Enclave enchanter would have taken the opportunity without question. Archons range from the size of an adult Ashar to towering creations able to stand level with a tall building. From records by visitors to the Enclave, each Archon seemed to be able to move and work autonomously, though they were known to primarily act upon orders given by enchanters trained to manipulate them. Archons also seem to require no external power, suggesting that the magic that powers their function is gathered from the very air, reminiscent of how Weaver's cloaks do the same. However, we still do not understand the mechanics behind this functionality. They do not wear mantles, as far as we can see, but one informed guess is that the Enclave's magical mineral known as coral is a vital component of their musculature. Lucia de Crassus. Highly regarded expert on arc design and creation, creator of the Arc of Verdance and would-be asylum saboteur, Lucia de Crassus is a woman of many faces, or perhaps phases. To our understanding, Lucia was highly placed within the Guild of Enchanters. Not a spindle, but important and influential enough to be one of the rare people allowed to discuss the arcs in even loose terms with the outside world. Her work on animation, a brief discussion of the arc's ambulatory capabilities, was the only document on arcs to ever be published beyond the walls of the Enclave. Beyond that, her public-facing activities are somewhat difficult to track. After the surge, she seems to have repeatedly clashed with the government of the Enclave. The Eye clearly knew her, as he was the one who confirmed her involvement with the Arc of Verdance to us, but his reticence on the matter makes it clear that the two might have a tumultuous history, to put it lightly. Oh, and I have an amazing, wonderful tea. This evidence might go some way towards explaining her later actions. We know that, following the surge, she refused to evacuate to Cassidon's Hold with the rest of the populace, instead electing to seclude herself away. Her research turned to disruption of the arcs, along with the design of a device to take down the asylum barrier. This device, which she named Lucia's Thimble, required expertise and skills to which she had no access. It took our band's combined efforts decades later to build and deploy it. Given her background and prior art, so to speak, it thus makes more sense that Not that she was involved in the production of a unique arc whose core functionality is geared around resisting or disrupting magic. This is supported by evidence dated mere days before the Surge that Lucia personally arranged for the Ark of Verdance to be transported out of the Enclave. Alright. While the Weaver's caravan was ultimately destroyed in the Surge and subsequent activation of the Veil, the Ark of Verdance remained inactive for decades. Though we suspect that some elements of Lucia's enchantments were responsible for the safe zone we found in the Veil's shadow, they seem to have passively pushed away raw magic until Bryn's inadvertent activation of the Ark triggered it to attempt to return home. Lucia's fate remains unknown. At the behest of Arakim, a Hearth-Sider and ally, we delved into the matter of how the Enclave handled export of their rarer constructions, such as the Scries and Aeroliths. While the ultimate goal of our investigation was locating a caravan that we believe never left the Enclave, some additional details and patterns emerged that were worth exploring. Using our recovered caravan and export logs as a basis and continuing investigations contingent on the Axel's ascent, we traced an intriguing pattern. The Enclave was scrupulous about balancing their exports between the other nations. If one nation had an excess of enchantments, there would be new favorable deals negotiated with the other nations, often of limited duration, to trigger a sense of urgency in the prospective buyers. Similarly, when trade slowed, a powerful nation might be given a nudge through reduced tariffs to continue their escalation of enchanted armaments and augmentation. Furthermore, and seemingly unknown to the Enclave's extensive trade network, all evidence points to a coordinated, delicate escalation in these tactics over time. What's unknown to us is if that was a purely economic plan, or if some more deliberate creation of dependency, where any nation risking sanction and losing trade ties by threatening the Enclave would be given pause by knowing their neighbors would have a distinct technological edge. If the latter, it would certainly match with initiatives we've seen in attempting to attract the best and brightest in artisans and enchanters to Denavron's halls. Control the innovators, and you will always hold a technical edge, unless your society is devastated by a magical disaster, that is. What are the chances of that?
I think we can call that as close as we're going to get.
I agree. Good news, Arik. It's likely your caravan didn't leave.
You're sure?
Reasonably. We know which caravan was carrying a sealed case of 2 scries from the Keep records.
There's no log of it departing, and the logs were quite consistent after the Surge.
And the Axel had several older drovers who told stories of caravans that lost control of their beasts in the panic. More than a few, sadly, pitched their entire caravan into the newly formed fissure in the lower city.
The runners would have recovered anything that important years ago were it still by the gate.
Suggesting the scries might have gone over the edge. Bryn, I hate to ask, but
I can take a look. Absolutely.
just be careful. The tangles get thick down there.
Of course. Wait, that's not it though. There's also this. If they're actually gonna... I don't have to read it, I guess, if they're gonna compile it for me.
So what did we find out? Any big revelations? What's wrong?
This isn't what I expected at all. I think you need to read this yourself.
Well, sure, but... Alright. This is one of Lucia's journals, right?
Yes.
I washed my hands of it, but they pressed onwards. He was fully aware of what I'd taught them, of course. What I'd taken from the Institute. And so, he let it happen. He knew they were going to try to pierce the veil, and now dozens are dead. He knew Vial. Broke bread with them. But when they and the rest of the Verdant Minds went off to die, Kenrick just watched.
And now read this. A transcript of one of his speeches, delivered around the same time that journal entry was written.
We will root out these dissenter vermin at all levels of administration. Their ideology has claimed too many lives to be allowed to breathe free. In the meantime, to ensure peace and prosperity, martial law is in effect across remaining settlements. So he let the explosion happen, and used it for his own political gain. I wish I could say I was shocked.
It goes deeper than I could have imagined. He sat back and allowed the verdant minds to try breaking through the veil. Then they unintentionally triggered a huge explosion, conveniently wiping themselves out in the process. And just like that, the Eye had a scapegoat on whom to blame the cyclical miasma floods. He
Convenient.
used panic and fear to secure himself a spot as provisional leader. But everyone eventually forgot that provisional bit. I genuinely didn't expect this at all. I thought I'd find out that he'd just been mildly conniving all his life, not this.
So, what do we do about this then?
We need to confront him. He may not be in charge anymore, but we can still take him to task on what he's covered up.
Wait, what? You really think that'll work?
I don't know.
Yes. I'll present him with our evidence, and he'll have to give us an explanation.
Lane, I love your initiative, I really do. But why would he want to talk to us after everything that's happened?
I'm confident in my powers of persuasion. I may be young, but a lifetime spent orbiting the seats of power in Judea. Well, let's just say that I know how to appeal to a politician's better judgment.
If you really, truly believe we can achieve something here, I've got your back.
Excellent. I'll finish writing this dossier, and I'll meet you in Cassidon's hold. Have faith.
It's not you who I'm lacking faith in. Trust me. Anyway, I'll see you at the hold.
I won't be long.
Alright. There's one more though, right?
The Axel's speech.
The discoveries we can glean from your findings are incredible, Bryn. This schematic is much more complicated than the previous one, though. And I'm starting to realize why Tarmakind is a lost art.
What do you mean?
Xavier used a traditional forge because he needed to reach much higher temperatures to work the signature Tarmakind vents. Unfortunately, my forge is built for transport. It's unable to sustain those higher temperatures.
Could we improve it?
Dom had that idea of a set of enchanted hammers. They, combined with the forge, might be enough heat.
He'll be glad to hear it.
Could you maybe get him to enchant them on my behalf?
Why? I'm sure he'd be thrilled to help you.
I know. We're just not on the same page right now. I'd rather be further in my investigation before I speak to him. Besides, he mentioned he'd need some cinder linen for the enchantment, and I was thinking you could scavenge some for us.
All right. This is a little strange, but I guess I can talk to him for you.
Thanks.
Do I have that thing on me?
Hey, Dom. Sola was wondering if you could enchant a set of hammers after all. She's finally ready to use them.
Of course, but why isn't she asking me to do it herself?
She's been a bit busy with the Tarmakind stuff she's working on.
Right. I'm happy to enchant the hammers. I'll need cinder linen to do it, though. Do you have any on you?
I should have, yeah.
As a matter of fact, I do. Here.
Perfect. I've still got some of the byproduct from your drake harvest as well. I'll enchant them right away. Do you think I should be the one to bring them to Sola? Or would she prefer that you do it?
Why don't you bring them? This Tarmakind project is really important to her, and I think it would mean a lot if you helped out.
You're right. She's the love of my life, after all. I'm happy to help. But maybe you could join me? After all, you're the one she's been entrusting the details of her work to. Maybe she'd rather you be there.
I could come, if you really think that's best, but it kind of seems like the two of you should...
Great, it's settled. We'll both go.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. Shall we then? Sebastian.
About our Norian findings, would you forgive an observation before we start?
Sure. What's up?
I walked up to the Axle and just asked her. And she answered. Reasonably happy to help. Aram could get used to this.
And what did the combination of your excellent minds discover?
That marking you found, for Junction 4X9. It's a location code. The Norians and Enclave had a system to track the flow of raw magic. The Khan and I did some archival digging, and we know where it's located.
Is that a common way to track piping?
Only for Norians. Our waterworks are hidden. It keeps their secrets. But also makes them hard to track.
In Taza, you mean?
Yes, but here too. The Enclave was invested in keeping the tapestry out of sight.
You wanted to find something practical. This sounds like it counts.
Oh, Bryn, yes. I needed this. Something skillfully wrought and worthy of study. Even uncovering how they balanced the pressure would take years. Amazing.
Beautiful.
Since you know where this Junction whatever is, am I heading there?
Not just yet. I don't want to waste your time.
Oh?
My working theory is that they used that junction to rebalance the flow of raw magic to their worksite.
To what end?
If they wanted to test new piping technology, they'd need contents for the pipe. Water wouldn't behave like raw magic does. Compression and so on. Major junctions had valves that changed the pressures and flow, but took specialized tools to operate.
How specialized, exactly?
They were Norians. Why use a wrench when you can make a special secret wrench?
A wrench hunt, then. Sounds like a trick they play on junior artisans.
I doubt we'll just find one lying around. We did, however, find the designs. Encoded, of course.
I bet Solo's already heating up the forge.
Yes. I wish they didn't use such exotic alloys, but magical flow control requires them.
It's okay, Sev. I'm on it.
Alright. Sounds interesting. Let's craft it, shall we? Fuck. I might be able to purchase it though. Lapicite, right? How much do I have though? Seriously, why don't you shouldn't you just show a number? Wait, I don't get it. Where's... No, that's not it. Looks like... Wait, I have 10? Wait, what? Oh, that's a different one.
This isn't working. The forge isn't hot enough.
I've stoked the forge before.
No, this work is somewhat more precise. It's not all bad news. I can forge a set of Tarmakind arms now. I'll give you the design.
Yay!
The remaining pieces are too large to make without reaching the temperatures that Xavier was able to at his forge.
Sola, it's all right. We can figure this out. Maybe we need something stronger than cinder linen to augment the hammers.
No, enchanting isn't the solution. Sev and I need to head into Denevron to get Xavier's forge. It's built for this.
And it's exceptionally heavy. You and Sev are strong, but do you really think you'll be able to get it back here?
We have to try.
My love, I know this is important to you, but do you think Xavier's forge is a long-term solution? The caravan won't be able to carry it. You'll need to leave it behind when we start traveling again.
I don't want to keep traveling. I want to settle down. I want to stay in one place. I want a home.
But we're weavers. Our home is the open road. Traveling is what we do.
It doesn't have to be.
Staying in one place, it's not the life we decided on for ourselves.
It's not the life I thought I could have. But here, in the Enclave, it's possible. We could be weavers and stay. You could enchant. I could teach smithing. I could unravel the Tarmakind techniques and pass them on to a new generation.
You've clearly spent a great deal of time thinking this through. Without me. It's not what I planned for myself, though. Or even a life I want, for that matter.
But we're married. If we don't want the same life, where does that leave us?
I don't know.
Offer to give him space, lighten the mood, tell him to take a break.
Maybe I should give you two some privacy to talk this out.
It's fine, Bryn. Clearly, Sola would rather speak to you about her hopes and dreams than me. Maybe it's best if we take some time apart. I'll go.
Fine.
Sola, are you...
I don't even know what just happened. I can't believe he just... left.
He was caught off guard. It will be okay, I promise.
I don't know anymore.
Now that's a different development.
Takes you back, doesn't it? Just like when we first arrived, trying to get things working, unaware there's a whole twist of piping under our feet.
One day we're just trying to get a loom gate functional.
And the next, we're mucking around with dangerous amounts of pressure, like we didn't almost lose you. Never again. You hear?
You know I strive to be careful, Madame Smith.
And it's appreciated. Anyway, enough of that. Do we need to send a team?
No. The valves were designed to be worked easily, even by one person. All it should take is a steady eye and a strong arm.
Ashar strong? Or do I need to channel my inner big burly Ram?
You should be fine. That said, I do think all of you would look better with tusks.
You're entitled to your incorrect opinion.
Ha! So, feel up to some junction hunting, Bryn.
So much safer than my usual quarry. Less mobile, too.
Wood for the trees. Stargazer sword and shield. Sword and shield concussive flare. Then we have a Tarmakind Manikai. Bonus heat resistance. Alright, let's go and... Wait, what? Hello?
I know this is going to seem like small potatoes compared to what you did in the source, but I've got two pieces of bad news. Which one do you want to hear first?
You might know I would expect your order, and it switched it up for me.
First one. Absolutely.
Excellent choice. We have a stove problem. We use specially enchanted coals to maximize burn time and minimize weight, and we're dead out of them. And second, the stove itself is dented. Rather badly.
What? How did that happen?
I don't know. I don't do stove maintenance. I'm the logistics girl. Maybe Seth sat on it.
He's still got bum fur, so if he did, it wasn't on.
Regardless, this is a Dam and Sola fix. One problem each.
I'm not sure they're in the best place right now.
That's why I'm asking you. They both love you, and can be grown-ups for the good of the group. Arya's already sick of salad.
Alright.
Ah, good. We're all here.
Yes, we're here to talk about the stove.
Anyway, stove's not working. Campfire sucks by comparison. How are we fixing this?
Yes, please, let's talk about the stove.
How did we run out of coal anyway? I spent 2 days in Varentia working on that last batch.
Sure. But then we ended up in the Enclave. So now we need to find more. Also in the Enclave.
I don't easily have the materials to process another batch. But the temple might have some.
Got it.
I hate to admit it, but that was the one really useful thing I took out of my time with the Church of the Hallowed Pyre. They know their fuels.
Great! Temple. But what good's coal without a proper place to burn it for cooking? Sola?
If we're able to find coal like before, then it'll just be a case of reforming and reinforcing the old stove. I will need a few materials. I'll draft up a list for Bryn.
Good. Excellent. We're moments away from hot food. Go team!
So I'll...
Go team!
Alright, go team it is then. Alright, wait. Probably. Is this the one? What? What the fuck is that? Enchanted halopia coal. Which is, that's why he... Wait, what? Oh, wait, what? Alright, sure. I don't think I can... Well, I might try. But it's gonna be a... Quite suicidal. Oh god, it's... Wait, I already killed this thing like 4 times. I'm not doing it again. I'm only interested in this rise area. A stove. I remember seeing a stove there.
This place never fails to impress. Just imagine it before the veil went up. Wouldn't have had to scavenge for perfectly treated coal at any rate.
I don't know if this is the area, but like if I had a stove, I might as well keep it here now. Oh, it's up there. I think I know. I think I know. That's the thing I found on my first playthrough now. Yeah. Yeah, I absolutely love this power. There it is. And then next we go to Cassidon's Hold or Lower Denevron. Alright, Lower Denevron it is. You know what? I'm having so much fun with this movement. Lower Denevron, right? Three sisters. Doesn't matter which one it is. And if there's a big guy we can kill, we're gonna kill the big guy. Or more like, we need a kill to level up our magical powers. Ah, come on, bro. We already had so many fights. Surely we don't need another one. And the green Three Sisters. Three Sisters is... basically here, right? That's the workshop of that guy. Crevasse below the Three Sisters. 4 bit rate. Well, that does happen. There's not much I can do about it, so... you get what you get. Is it over here? Wait, what the fuck is that? Oh, no, no, no. Please don't have to deal with this. I have to deal with this, don't I? What the fuck are you attacking? Up we go! Void Amber. Right, so... I have a bad feeling about this, though. Leave me alone until I break your stupid thing. Cool. Come on. Oh my god, that thing has for 400. No, 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 no. Ooh. There you are. Aisur! Is that the thing I'm looking for or not? No, it's not. Damn it. Unless, maybe it's even lower, heading over here. Unless it's not here. Locate the lost caravan in the crevasse below Three Sisters. Below. Does it look the part? Wouldn't know. What the shit are you doing? This part? Nah, that's the same area.
The lifeline ring.
I cannot go higher than this, damn it. God damn it.
End of the lifeline ring.
Get it, get it. Alright. I have no idea. Let's read the description. After a thorough investigation, it seems likely the caravan that was carrying the sealed... Whoops. The sealed scries never had a chance to leave and instead pitched into the rift. It's dangerously full of tangles, but if it didn't fall too far, there's a chance it's still down there. Worth checking at any rate. So, could it be... It's kind of weird, though. Could I be looking at something over here? Probably not. This is undergreen, though, no? It's like a totally different area. Ah, right. The stone also damages you. Fuck.
Should be close to where the scry-carrying caravan might have gone over the edge.
That must be the place.
I'll have a look.
No? Lay of the rubble around the Enclave Expo. You mean, what, this? That was Shingards. Oh, there it is. Wow. Oh my god, that wasn't the move. Thank you for that, TP. Whoop-de-doo. Come on. Come on. Surely I can do better than this. Surely I can do better than this. Damn it. There you go. Still pretty jank. Careful extraction, right?
Good news, Eric.
I can see. That's quite possibly our lost scries.
Will you be able to retrieve it?
Now that we've identified it, yes.
Consult with Auricam. Alright, sure. Next one is the Institute's dissolution chamber. Then we can press the eye on whether he's a dickhead or not. I absolutely love the fact that, like, it's not... My FPS is, like, not even plummeting after this. It's quite awesome. Okay, so... The Institute. Where exactly, though? The solution chamber, right? Let's dissolve some shit. Goodness. Let me in. There you go.
You should be close to the junction now.
I knew this place was meant for something. What? You are still not... No fucking way. Well, you want to cook? Let's cook. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god, that was close. Wait, that's throwing potion. Ah, whatever. Fire away, my minions. There you go. Alright, let's solve this little conundrum here, shall we?
Okay, that turned easily enough. Creaked a little, but seems stable now.
Perfect.
Certainly easier than Loomgate repair.
If we could have stopped the flow with a tool like this, the Hollow's Loomgate would have been trivial.
That should have cleared the Norian worksite.
Only one way to find out.
Alright. Well, technically we can just teleport. Because we are done, right? Off we go, take 34. And that should probably wrap up all of the side quests. So I would assume.
One never quite forgets that smell.
Temple coal taking you back?
Unfortunately, yes. It conjures up images of stern keepers, hot stuffy vestibules, and ranted invective posing as sermons on the evils of magic. It was everywhere in Renland. The church has the nation in a stranglehold, and so I left at considerable speed. I don't think I really stopped running at all until... well,
Until you met the love of your life.
yes. I thought so. I still hope so.
It's been a strain on you both.
I'm sure everyone has noticed.
Need an ear?
Maybe. It's clear she yearns to just stay here in the Enclave, even if we brought down the veil. But I find comfort in the road. It has few preachers and no community dedicated to strangling out individuality.
Worried if you stop moving that it will catch up with you.
I suppose I am still running in a way.
Does she know that?
It's not something I want to burden her with.
She's strong. In a lot of ways. Something to think about.
Right. Yes, I shall.
Alright. Well, if any would do, I might as well just pick the one I have the most of. A camp stove, reinforced and sturdier than ever.
It's significantly easier to do a repair than working up a new suit of armor from scratch. I'm going to go soft.
We could use some really intricate chandeliers to brighten up the place.
Chasm would be happy. Though, I strongly suspect this entire thing is an elaborate ruse to get Dom and I talking.
It's not like her to run out of things, it's true. Is it working, do you think?
I don't know. The intentions are good, but I'm hurting.
I think you both are.
Yes. But I'm the one who's been following his dream of wandering the Maida for years. And the moment I say, hey, maybe we could do something else, he shuts down.
You're right. That doesn't seem fair.
It isn't.
He didn't have a great reaction to what you said, it's true. But at the same time, he was rather caught off guard.
Well, perhaps it was a little abrupt.
Maybe he deserves a chance to have a second reaction.
You're as bad as Chasm. Speaking of, we should see her and present the fruits of our labors.
Here, let's do that.
I had a chance to run a test, and I would say our stove is cooking better than ever. Keeps the heat well, burns clean, a job well done.
Dom's always been very good at treating that kind of coal. Must be the Wren in him.
Hardly. No, I simply find my inspiration in...
I think...
Sola, I have an idea.
Oh?
Tarmakind uses exceptionally precise temperatures to work the metal, yes? Sometimes exceptionally high?
I mean, yes, but...
I finished Xavier's journals. He was quite thorough and talked extensively about working with the Halopire priests.
Nothing quite helps me commune with the flames like someone slamming a hammer into metal.
You'd be surprised. But I imagine Dam means the shrine underground. I saw it mentioned too.
Precisely. And perhaps we could lean on our intrepid point to investigate.
As long as you're sure.
They must have kept records. Samples, perhaps.
Come on, another
I
fetch
really
quest.
appreciate this.
Alright, but we're gonna do it for our bros. Right, wait, there's one more though. Northern Expedition, consult with Arkham. Yeah, Arkham should be over there. Yeah.
I can't believe we actually did it. It's been a pleasure working with your band. If we could match the drive and efficiency you all show, this place would be fixed in months.
Been a good ally, let him know it's mutually beneficial.
You've been a support since we met, Arakim. I'm happy to work with you, especially if it helps us recover lost treasures.
We make a good team, Bryn. I'll get the runners on hauling that crate up and let you know when I know more.
Alright. Is there really nothing? Wait, there is more. Fuck. Ah!
Do you know what's amazing?
Tell me.
Digging into the past and salvaging relics that change your understanding of everything we do. Maybe this is old hat for you, because you've been free to do it for so long.
I haven't been doing it that long, but I can't imagine it will ever get old.
Well, good. So, our relics of the day are those scries we recovered, which work very much like yours, which demolishes my original bet on ours having been affected by this surge somehow. My best guess now is that they're working so well because they were packed up so tight. I floated the idea with Dom, and he was pretty into it. Want to join me in following up?
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't need me to do the asking this time?
No. I'm getting the hang of this. I hardly recognize Zev these days. Now that he's broken off...
It's good you're here, Bryn. We have a mystery to solve.
A scrinundrum. Ah, no, that doesn't work.
That's a good one.
Ah, damn it. That's so much better.
That's also good.
You two are fun. To business, though, what we need to really work on the scries is a new set of the tools I use to maintain ours.
Do you not have them?
Lost in our mad dash through the veil. I hadn't felt the urgent need to replace them just yet, but if we're to compare and contrast our three classes of scry, we'll need them.
Alright, let's exhaust the options.
We haven't needed these tools until now?
Like most Enclave enchantments, the scries are incredibly durable. I normally maintain ours every few months. We had more pressing matters at hand, until this mystery reared its head.
What exactly do these tools involve?
They are so very fiddly. Small optics for examining the
They are
casings,
so...
and giant to target buttons that form images and keep the
Alright,
sound clear.
I see what you did
That
there.
sort of thing. Like tuning an instrument?
That was
Did you not borrow
so
some from Eric's
amazing.
people?
I tried. I would consider their tools insufficient to our needs.
He's saying they're bad.
I'm saying they're bad, but politely.
But politely, wait, why the fuck did that
This
line...
is usually the part where I find myself wrestling a giant lizard or something. So you might as well just tell me now.
Bryn, you never fail to cut to the heart of the matter, but I have good tidings. We need you to pick a flower.
Yay!
Flower? That's it?
Not quite. It's from a plant renowned for its magical sensitivity called Mirian's Bloom.
And the tricky part, Dom was telling me, is that it can't be moved via any kind of teleportation. No loom gates and such.
What?
Indeed, and complicating matters, it withers very quickly once picked. Lane and I can stabilize it, but we'll need our workstations here to do so, which means...
I'm going to have to run.
Pretty much. Sorry about that.
I'll just stretch extra.
Can I...
Do we know where I can find some?
Yes, in the swamp not too far from here, on the other side of the hollow.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright, but can I use my, the stream technology? By that, I don't mean I don't mean Twitch or anything like that, because I've already mastered that art, as you can see by my tremendous amount of viewers, but, we probably should first, confront the dude at Cassidy's Hold, and then we're gonna hit the swamp area. And then, as for the return, we're gonna do that last. Because it's gonna trigger the passing of time. Right, hello there.
Why do I feel as if I'm about to have my time wasted?
Please allow me to present my research. I promise it won't take but a moment. I've compiled a dossier concerning an event that occurred in the Enclave around 35 years ago.
And what event would that be, pray tell?
The attempt to pierce the veil. I can only assume you are familiar with the Verdant Mines.
The name rings a bell, though it's been decades, as you said.
They were the subject of many of your speeches. It's interesting that your memory on the subject is hazy.
You'll forgive me for not remembering the exact wording or subject of any of the hundreds of speeches I've delivered throughout my career.
That's not a problem. I can summarize my findings. Firstly, our evidence suggests, with a high level of confidence, that you were aware of the Verdant Mines' plans to pierce the veil. Secondly, in support of that assertion, you gained this knowledge through your close relationship with the enchantress known as Lucia.
I never knew any enchantress by that name.
That's odd, since you seem to have been a recurring character in her personal journals. Though, truth be told, she didn't seem particularly fond of you in the later entries. So, back to the attempt to pierce the veil. You knew...
I knew that it would go poorly.
You knew?
Of course I did. But what does it matter?
You could have stopped it.
But I didn't. Pray tell, Lawkeeper, what goal did you hold in your mind as you traveled here?
I wanted to learn the truth about the past, to uncover what had been hidden.
Lane Free Selectus. That's who you are, yes?
That's correct. Though, I'm not sure how... never mind. But my research...
House Lectus of Judea. It's no wonder you felt the need to make something of yourself. Well, today will not be that day. Nor, I believe, will any. I won't waste my breath debating a jumped-up little snot from a house so consumed by cupidity that it can't even keep its hearths lit. Once a failure of a house, always a failure of a house. And it shows in your insipid rag parading as research.
Come on, bro.
Did you just call me a jumped-up little snot?
No, I didn't. You must have misheard me.
I...
Will that be all from you? I have a daughter to grieve, after all.
The situation's gotten out of control. Get her out of here. Give him the dressing down of the century. Yeah, well, the guy clearly overstepped here.
Skies! That is enough.
Guys!
Lane deserves better than this disrespect.
You dare to speak of respect? You, who broke into our home, who undid asylum, who attempts to destroy decades of societal progress.
I won't even address that. Your manipulation and arrogance are deadly. And I see your bare shoulders as proof.
Get out!
Bryn, thanks, but it's not worth it. I need to go.
Skies above. I was worried this would happen.
Alright, we've had our, little brittle pricky, I guess. Whatever that means. Right, so next is we go to Archon's Expanse. No, we go to Remnants over at the Archon's Hearth, I guess? Which one, though? The emergence gate and some other gate. Well then.
Intriguing to think of weaver smiths and priests working side by side down here.
The preachers you grew up with would launch an hour-long diatribe at the very thought, yeah?
An hour would just be the introduction.
Well, I am here, but I don't see anything. Remnants of collaboration of the Hellfire Priests. I think I know. Wait, no. Huh. There was this weird journal area that I found before. Though I'm not even sure if that's the area. No! Where the... Oh. Not healthy. This isn't healthy. Wait, there's something up there. There's something up there. What the hell? Oh my fucking god!
Lifeline, Bryn.
I get it, I get it. No, please don't teleport. Oh my fucking god!
That's as far as I can push the scry.
Hello there, Icicle. What? You gotta be kidding me. Yeah. Wait, what the hell? Scared of making that jump. Why the fuck didn't it work?
Can't stretch the scry any further.
Alright, this will do. You know what? Now we just need to go lower. As if it's easy. Fucking hell. Come on. Alright. I think we're almost there. Let the pilgrims who pass this gate onto flame be forever the brightest carriers of its warmth. It's not what I've been expecting to see. Search the peeling maze and emergence gate. Oh, wait, I think I found something. Automatic for a container that could withstand high temperatures. Peeling maze. Could there be more? There is more. Can we please not fight? Please? I mean, I beat you so many times, my spell is maxed out. I don't want to do that again. Please don't attack me. Please don't attack me. Let me just finish this, I beg you.
detailed smithing logs with Xavier's name on them. Lots of sketched out designs, mostly in the margins.
Doodles always help me think too.
Woo! Set of notes on Xavier and Nibray Oaks. Whatever that is. Not interested. Not interested. I knew it. Oh wait, that's not where they want me to go though. Alright, wait. So maybe it's another area. Ooh, that was almost lethal. Oh, that was too close. Alright. There's nothing here. I think I found it!
Brace for it.
Oh, healing maze. Let's see.
Ed, hold on. Hold on.
I need to work on my aim. Really? We have to fight? Do you really want to fight me?
Is that bottled magma?
Oh, magma bargain.
I've got one. I can't believe it's still warm. And you can feel the magic pulsing through it.
I wonder if proximity to the coral has affected it in some way.
I think that's all I'm going to find down here. Get your research.
That's so much fun. Right, and now we're looking for the bloom from Arkan's Expanse. Okay. Oh wait, no, there's Dredger's Mire, Noreen Expedition. Wait, what? Noreen Expedition? I am not sure I understand. Ah, I remember. Right, it's the cave area, isn't it? And it's probably the other portal. Then again, they're both equally close.
End of the lifeline.
Oh wait, I think yeah, that's an overkill. Let's try that again. That must be it.
Good news, Seth. The cave looks tangle-free.
Oh.
That seals it then. Ah, literally and figuratively.
Damn it.
So, is this broken one the new, improved piping?
No, they hadn't replaced it yet. We can run our tests later.
And, with the source under control, we can pass this on to the Hearthsiders to test properly.
If it works, this could be the key to fixing things.
Arkan's Expanse. Arkan's Expanse. Well, that's a nice looking shrine. Huh. Goodness, you guys are so fucking loud, aren't you? So that's the flower.
Good. Now move. We'll be ready.
We cannot teleport, but we can use some of these magics, right? Not teleport, and also let me check. Without any magical travel, okay. I suppose this doesn't count as a magical travel.
Good progress, Bryn. Smooth and steady.
How far is my camp, though? Oh, I think we're actually very close.
I've got you.
Oh no. Wait, is that a reset? Oh, I don't have to go back. Nice. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. Remind me, what does this guy do? I think it was Ice Wall, no?
She's got...
Did we?
Yes. Oh, we're good. Excellent work, everyone. We'll get this over to Solar, Bryn. She'll be ready for you whenever.
Whenever. Stabilize Maryland's bloom.
We have our Norian prototypes. How you feeling? Theories proven, research recovered.
A successful collaboration by any measure.
So, we know the cave was inaccessible because of the leak.
Yes, suggesting most other tangles are from damage to the tapestry. Major breakages always seem to have one nearby.
If there's raw magic in that part of the tapestry, at least.
Exactly. Now that we know how to shut down a part of the tapestry, we should be able to make repairs.
What did you find in the notes from the cave?
Exactly what I was hoping to see. Advanced material sciences. Results from experiments on pressure containment.
Unsuccessful containment.
True. But in fairness, it wasn't the new design that failed.
Okay.
I'm glad I could help, Sev.
More than anything, this has reminded me that not all Norians are scheming political animals.
Some are you.
Well, not anymore. But yes, some are more interested in sharing their expertise and pushing it further. And that's enough to give me hope that maybe if we get out of here, there's a way I could reform things.
Or at least open some eyes.
Exactly. That's a problem for the future, though. For now, there are tests to run.
Investigate some exceptionally fancy plumbing is the achievement I got for the... Yeah, well... I did just that. Scry maintenance. Kit created by the Marian's bloom for analyzing a scry's functionality.
I can't even begin to explain how I feel. This is a disaster.
Did I make it worse?
No. No, not at all. Not for a moment. You were very kind and strong and supportive and courageous. It reminded me of why I left.
Home.
Everything back there was all about your house. Your actions or intent never mattered. And when I tried to forge a different path in life, the knives came out. I had no real choice but to leave. I thought I had left it all in my past, but now, here we are.
I'm really sorry, Lane. It must be hard to be reminded of that. Do you want to talk about it?
I think I need a little while to consider my next move. Maybe a long while. Sorry.
That's all right. I'll be here when you need me.
Thanks, Bryn.
Right, wait, we also have another thing to do. The Tamakine smithing technique is considered a lost art among the armorers of the Maida due to its intricate nature. It was a style of forging armor that used specific cuts in the plates before shaping to create seamless folds. The resulting armor was light, strong, visually distinct, and thus was highly desirable to the point where supply never came close to meeting demand. The technique often relies on the smith to use a large, heavy forge in order to reach high enough temperatures to alloy the metal on larger pieces of armor. This level of cost and complexity is largely why the technique fell out of fashion. In spite of this, one Tamakine smith by the name of Xavier Nebriope began working with the Hallowpie priests in the Enclave to innovate on potential heat sources to use for the technique. Ultimately, they discovered that magic infused magma. Ah, they're gonna chew it out for me, right? I keep forgetting this.
You figured it out then?
Yes, Xavier's idea was to use an alchemical process similar to what Dharm and I just did to treat the coals. Elements left over from weaving flame strands distilled and used to treat magma.
Literal magma? The blood of the earth?
Enchanted magma. Measured precisely from one of Xavier's containers, he could delicately control temperature in a forge or foundry.
Sola will be over the moon. I'll let her know.
And I'll collate the more technical details. They'll be ready when she is.
Magma? Can you believe it?
Is it not lava?
I thought it was only lava if it bubbled up from underground. But now I'll have to ask Lane.
You heard the news then?
Oh, I'm sorry, Bryn. We ruined the surprise.
It's fine. Just nice to see you so happy.
We're confident that between the two of us, we can make Xavier's plan work.
And I'm keen to try it out. I was up sketching all night, and I have an idea for some armor to act as a test. If it works, we'll gather more. The Veil has to open someday, and with this magma, we could be on the road for months.
Or maybe we'll stay. Either option provides you many potential students.
Or maybe, just maybe,
We could do both.
we'll make it work. We reclaimed the source, after all.
I have every faith we will.
Repair a bond of love. Alright, now what remains is this one, right? Wait, what? I thought... Wait, who the hell is Axel? The Axel. Who the hell is Axel? I thought it was consult with the Axel and ask permission for... Aren't you the Axel? Oria? Wait, who the hell is Axel?
I know it's been quite a while at this point, but as a pebble takes up residence in a shoe, so does this thought in my mind. Sev has more than redeemed himself, but the fact of his deception still sits with me. An unwelcome companion, I'd call it. I was angry, and now I'm just uncomfortable.
You didn't exactly seem blown away by the revelation at the time. Did something change?
No, not at all. My emotions tend to arrive very much at their own pace. I should have expected it, but their magnitude took me off guard. The passage of time I hoped would have a healing effect. It didn't, though. I don't want to speak to Sev about it. I know his burden. I don't want to dredge up bygones, but still it sits with me. And I don't know what to do.
That's a tough one.
It reminded me again of Udea. Will the fear and the manipulation follow me forever? Will it taint everything? The secrets, the lies, the subterfuge. The Maida may seem a balmy paradise, but in reality, it is a toxic swamp. Every fibre of my being is screaming at the prospect of having my life ruined by this again.
All right. It's clear that sitting around base camp chewing on this isn't doing you any good. You need a distraction.
Possibly. What did you have in mind?
The Axel must be overwhelmed right now. Let's find something to help her with.
I'm amenable to this. Shall I let you ask her, or...?
Oh, no. You're coming with me.
I suppose it would be good to catch up with her, and I'll meet you at Cassidy's Hold. See you soon.
To Cassidy's Hold! Wait, does it affect the passage of time if I just go to Cassidy's Hold and then return back to my camp? Probably it does, right? Probably.
Before you ask, the answer is maybe.
About the scries? You know?
Of course I know. In this role, I can't afford to be oblivious to one of my colleagues sneaking about. And while well-meaning, Arakim is about as stealthy as a glass tail on rice paper. Which brings me to my question. The answer will tip me from maybe to yes or no. Why are you here and not him?
Khan Arteme, you know Kenrick's temper as well as anyone. How many times did Arakim get punished for daring to step out of line? He has incredible intentions, and will do anything to help your people. But you need to build his trust and confidence.
Let me come again to the point. Why you, and not Arakim?
Honestly, I don't think he knows how to ask.
It's as simple as him asking me. I am not Stanhild.
No, but you have to prove that to Arik as much as he has to prove himself to you. That was the lesson I learned from Oria. The best leaders are mentors and meet their people halfway. That's what Arik needs from you.
An interesting point. I suppose he did not receive much support. Well, ever. Very well. You have my approval. I shall be watching very closely to see how this proceeds. And fair winds. I hope you can find your answers. I just wish Isla were here to help.
And then the last
Bryn.
one.
And Lane? To what do I owe the pleasure?
We're hoping that there's something you can help us with. Or rather, we're hoping that there's something we can help you with.
I'm not sure I follow.
I've been at a loose end, gnawing on painful thoughts, only growing more despondent in the process.
Huh.
So we're here to focus on problems that are a little more tangible. What can we help you with?
That's very kind of you. Things have calmed down a little since your journey into the Source, but... I do have something, in fact. Arakim has been nagging me about accessing the Archon's Hearth. its stores of raw material could busy our forge masters for months. Now that I'm technically in charge, I'm loath to follow Kenrick's lead in recklessly sending the scouts into dangerous situations. What I'm lacking to make that call is intelligence on the Archon's hearth. Our documentation is decades out of date.
I've already spent a lot of time in there, actually. It was pretty hot, from what I recall.
Dangerous too, one would assume. Can you elaborate on what you saw in there?
While exploring where the arcs were assembled, I couldn't help but imagine how busy it must have been back before the surge. Archons seem big when I'm fighting them, but the scale feels totally different when they're attached to a scaffold.
Fascinating.
Well, it was only one area that was particularly hot, but all of it was dangerous.
I assume you refer to the Arcane Foundry, then?
Yeah. It was on another level to what you've got here at the Hold, or what we have at camp. I can't imagine how many Archon parts they produced per day. The most interesting part was where they grew the coral. I could feel the magic running through it.
It is a reminder that there are still lost secrets to be found.
Exactly. Anyway, there's lots going on in there. Do you think it's safe enough to send in the scouts?
Not quite. I still have grave concerns about the fluctuating heat levels.
I believe I may have a solution for that. A potion that will maintain your body temperature even in the hottest conditions.
Oh, I've used that
I don't quite
one.
have the equipment to make it yet, but the knowledge
Wait,
is
what?
there.
Don't we have the
That's
one?
wonderful news. That said, I would like a demonstration to be sure they work.
A fair stipulation. Some sort of combat encounter in the Archon's hearth under the hottest possible conditions. Fighting an Archon that relies on fire magic would be ideal to demonstrate the potion's efficacy.
You know I'm always up for a challenge.
I have no doubt in your abilities after what I've witnessed you achieve.
Well then, I'll be back once I've felled a mighty construct.
Alright, sure, let's do this. Do we have to wait for... Consult with Arakim to learn the results of Dom's investigation. Arakim? Wait, Arakim is... how long will that effect last? While under the effect of Flame Shroud Vial. Arakim should be over at my camp, right?
And then the priest says, that's not how you extinguish the holy flame.
I thought you never extinguished the holy flame.
They make certain exceptions when it threatens centuries-old tapestries.
You never talked about your time in the church.
They're not happy memories.
No. But they're yours.
Then let's not fight again so I have more time to share them.
That's unreasonable. Let's just make sure we're talking.
Of course, my love. After all, I love you like... I love you.
I love you too.
That's cute. とてもキュートで素敵なことではないですかね。
What did we learn about the scries, fellas?
Nothing good, unfortunately.
You know how all enchanted things use woven patterns to achieve their effects, yes? Well, the scries used here for decades were... warped. There's no other way to describe them.
Some sort of corruption or decay?
Not exactly. More like elements had fused or connected in different ways than were intended by the enchanter.
I take it that's not normal.
Dom's never seen it, and I asked the High Enchanter, and he had never heard of it either.
Even more worrying is that the Mirian's bloom also behaved strangely while we were trying to distill it. Normally there is a very rote set of steps, but it took Lane and I several tries to find the proper alchemic ratios to make it useful.
And then we have the Spitfires, acting more aggressive than normal, nesting in odd places. Putting it all together, we're seeing a worrying pattern of unexplained changes.
Ones that would be hard to notice if a certain band hadn't broken through the veil. We can confirm these changes aren't happening outside the Enclave.
Huh. What do we do about it then?
Dom and I have been talking about it and have some ideas. Give us a little bit of time to see if we can come up with a plan.
I'll leave you to it.
Let me guess, it's available right away. Told ya.
Dom and I have been running down the mystery of our alchemically odd plants and degraded scries. We've got a working hypothesis, but we're going to need to lean on you again to prove it.
Okay.
As long as I don't have to do any more cross-swamp runs, count me in.
Worse, I'm afraid. We think the source of the problem might be the miasma. Dom's theory is that it's slowly affecting the patterns inside the Enclave.
Our enchantments.
Everything. We've never been able to perceive or harvest them, but there's a school of thought that everything alive has a pattern in it. And if that pattern allows us to interact with and control magic, the theory goes that magic might be able to affect us in turn.
You think we're in danger?
Obviously, tangles are inherently dangerous, but that's the question we want to answer. Could they affect the creatures here in more subtle ways? Could too much magic explain the Spitfire's behavior? If so, we have to worry there might be long-term effects on all of us.
Spirits. How do we prove it?
You've been collecting resonance for all your time in here, as have our enchanters. That data gives us a baseline. What he needs, then, is a comparison resonance harvested during a miasma from any of the natural beasts. Arcs won't help, alas. Sev's new toy should come in handy.
Right. I'll tackle it as soon as I can.
So, this one is, like, different in a way, yeah. Natural creature while it's under the effect of miasma. So, but, like, how exactly does that work? When the miasma... You mean, like, as in, like, a weather condition? It cannot be the arc. That looks like what we need, right? And then we can beat the shit out of... No, that's a winter tide. Living flame. Wait, will the flame guy count? Or does it have to be the forge thing? I don't know, actually. Let's start at the spire and see where this goes.
I'm with you, Bryn. Didn't expect the miasma to be so intense over the scry.
Well, we changed it.
Just have to use a more gentle touch and feel the way it slides.
Ouchie. Well, do I see it? No, I don't. So not here. Is there an area over at the spire that... Oh yeah, there it is. Hello there, wait. Alright, beautiful. We have managed to successfully trigger it. Now if only... take myself a little higher. Alright, come here, boy. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. You coming or what? Come on. Come on. You're fucking forcing my hand here. When are you gonna land? Come on. Ah, fuck me. Finally, got the bitch. We'll break your wing. What? Ah, come on. I don't think we need to break this, though. Two, three, four. Alright, I have it. And we burn it. I think I almost burned it, yeah. Fuck! There you go. Now we break the leg. Oh, fuck me. Fucked by my own spell. Terrific. Oh, come on. That was like a clean fucking hit right there. Bullshit. That's bullshit. Fucker. Come on, break it. Come on. There you go. It's only one, though. Wow, that's actually perfect. God damn it. I'm just too good at this. Are you ready to crash, you motherfucker? Come on. Come on, up you go. Up you go. Up you go. Let's go. Oh. There you go.
Since we know precisely under what conditions it was harvested.
Alright, pretty accurate ragdolling. I absolutely love it. This should count, right? Yeah, okay, great. Not sure how these fuckers got here, but anyway. Now we need to find a flame guy, right? Defeat a fiery Auk in the Auken's Hearth while under the effect of a Flame Shroud Vial. Flame Shroud Vial. Wait, wasn't it actually very close to this area? There you go. Yeah, but this one's not flame-based, so... yeah. Let's go back, I guess. I'm gonna have to rotate it, right?
What's the verdict with the resonance comparisons, Dom? Are we all doomed?
Not doomed, no. But your adventures in the Source were well timed, let's say. The Source was clearly the reason the Enclave was overflowing with raw magic, enough to create tangles. So long as our Ark friend continues to regulate things, we can hold out some faith that the situation won't get worse.
The patterns did show signs of change then.
Subtle but present. What was intriguing was watching them relax over time, as if the miasma caused them to contract like a muscle.
So things might recover if we could bring an end to the tangles?
I think so. Your work with Sev has already pointed us to a longer-term fix, using the underground conduits. And the Ark of Verdance should stop things from getting worse until the Veil can, ideally, consume the overage.
We have to tell the Axel, though. She needs to know about this so we can take every precaution.
Is this a different ending?
We?
Yeah. It's time. Meet you there.
But we've been there, though. Then we have Ensnaring Blast and Celestial Scope. Yeah. Defeat the fiery Ark. Consult with the Axel and Chasm's Hope. Do we have a fiery Ark now? We don't. I'm gonna assume it's the observatory, where we just get to fight the guy. Since the search travel has become more dangerous, fuel weavers mean more... Nope, looks like I'm wrong. Damn it. Alright, down we go then. There it is, I see it. There you go, beautiful. Remind me, how do we beat this guy? I feel like there's like crystals around his body. Somewhere here. Somewhere here. Yep. Somewhere up here. There you go, and then there's... Whoa. Oh, this is gonna roast me. Wait, I thought it was around here, no? On the back side. Oh my god, wait, that kind of hurt. What the f... Ah, it must be my own spell. My own spell must have fucked me. Pathetic. Fine Serenite. Do we have any extra? Maybe the hand? It could be the hand. Yeah, it is the hand. Like, it basically has these... Oh, no. Motherfucker! All I needed was a single hit. Fuck. That's how you cook this guy. Wait, where's... I thought... Wait, what happened to the... There was a thing I was about to break there. Now I don't see it. Can you just hit this twice? Twice! Fuck! Come on, just hit it twice! Yeah, that's the one, I think. Yeah, we got him. Come on, harvest it. Oh! That's probably not gonna count, though. Yeah.
A flame strike. Always do with a little heat.
What? Not even like a legendary... Oh, yeah. There it is. Okay, but, well, that's not why we're here. Do I have to do this? Like, do I have to beat the guy, or like... Like, there isn't much of a choice. Probably somewhere at the Auk. I don't remember how to defeat it, though. I think it was like focusing its powers using some of its what do you call it? Alright, well, the big boy is not here, so... Yeah. Let me restore my stamina. Oh, there it is. Hello there. We basically have to break these purple-ish looking parts of its armor, I think. Yeah, well, first I'm gonna need... That was close. Yeah, the ones that are glowing, we have to break those. This should confuse it and somehow expose its... sucky area, so we'll say. It's a big fucking gate. You're not the only one who uses this magic, though. Off we go. Oh, that's a lot. Throwing shit at me. Oh my god, wait. That was close. Oh my god, that was close. Ah! Fuck. Go. I think we exposed it. already. But is it really what I needed? Wasn't there a little bit of extra? Because that's kind of too easy. God damn it. Come on. Let's see if it works. Well, it doesn't look to me like it does work. Why the fuck is... What is going fucking... Fuck you. Okay, does that mean I broke all of its bullshit? I think it does. Let's try that again. Probably cannot focus now, which allows the extraction. There you go. Alright, off we go. Which means all that remains is the casted and hold. Oh, I cannot go there. Huh. Wait, how do I get vortex or Vro kinetic energy that draws frozen objects? Wasn't that the thing? Whoops. Looks like that's not the thing. Stricken Earth, Forge, Nova. Arc of the Nova. Arc of the Nova? Frickin' Earth? Forge Nova. Oh, there it is. That's the one I need. Alright. I cannot believe I'm actually doing this. I cannot believe I'm actually gonna defeat each of these 3 times. Like, yes, I just ended up enjoying this game this much.
Both of you this time. Must be important.
It is. We've identified a long-term risk to our people. A source of decay in our enchanted devices. And I've prepared a list of safety measures we should take.
You have?
Yes, we... Wait. Why did you say that like you already know?
Arakim, do you know how intense the competition to become Axel truly is? Even in our diminished state, it is ruthless. Each guild jockeying for its representative to be elevated. To win the seat, you need allies, knowledge, and the will to use both.
You've been watching us this whole time?
I have been watching you, Bryn. Yes. I have been judging Arakim.
Always a test.
What I have seen is growth. Your enthusiasm and energy has never been in question. But your judgment and initiative have often been rash. But in working with Bryn's band, I've seen you set goals, lead plans, move from asking permission to making your case, just as you came here to do, did you not? To lay out a set of clear steps we should take to preserve our new scries and keep our people safe?
Yes, that is exactly what I was going to do.
You should act on your recommendations with my complete support. I know you're not making them lightly, and they affect your people the most. So yes, it was a test. And as Khan, it will be the first of many.
You just said Khan.
I did. The scouts have been ignored for far too long, as we try to pretend everything is as it was. Enough. Unless you disagree, Arik.
No, not at all. We've been pushing for this forever.
Good. And you should thank Bryn when we're done. She raised a very salient point in our last chat that swept away the last of my hesitations. Now take a knee, would you? There's work to be done, and neither of us is really built for fancy ceremonies. If we have learned anything in the past while, it's that standing too firmly on ceremony costs us time and opportunities. We, as a people, would have withered and died without the tireless efforts of your scouts and their forebearers. And yet we have not recognized them out of fear of tipping a balance that was already lost. And so I elevate you, Arakim Katabi, to the station of Khan of the Enclave, and grant you the title of Guide. May your initiative and care chart a path for us all.
Alright. Guys, moving places. Alright. All that's left is just kill the big guy, right? And maybe, well, while we're at it, finish off the other big guys. But let's start with this guy. Wait, to be clear though, I need to have a Flame Shroud vial active, which is basically... Oh, it's not showing. Fuck. Loadout? Consumable belt? Hey, can I view that? It doesn't look like I can do anything about that. A potion that won't let me get hot under the collar. The Axel wants me to stress test the potion by defeating a fiery Auk in the Auken's Hearth while under its effects. I'm up for the challenge. I don't get it, but I don't see it though. Like, maybe if I actually travel there, it's gonna trigger. Probably. It's gonna be the extent of my educated guessing tonight. Hey, big guy, are you here? Big guy, where are ya? Yeah, I feel like I'm not where I'm supposed to be. Alright, there it is. Flame Shroud Vial. I'm gonna guess that that's the one. I don't have anything I could have equipped here, so... I have tested it though, like so many times. It's weird. If it's really a test... It's gonna be one of those, isn't it? Let's go. Bruh, you don't need to throw it at me. You can just... Is this really, though, a flame trap vial? Come on, ignite. Let's go. Oh my god, you take a while to fucking ignite. You're gonna start? Come on. Oh, there it is, finally. Finally, someone's hot. Well, that's just how it is. You have to wait. That's the fight. Come on. Oh my god. There it is. That's the finale. 1, 2, 3. Alright, well, I guess we got 2. That's not bad. Let's go. Now we just need to wait. I cannot believe the armor actually withstood that. Come on, let me weaken you. No, not the belt. Ah. What are you attacking? Oh, there it is finally. My man is hot. There you go. Can you do me one more? Come on, restore that mana. I wonder if I can break the remaining 2 next time, but probably we're gonna have to do this 3 times. 2, 3. There you go. Okay, I think we got him, no? Awesome. Which way, though? I kind of don't remember which way. I think it was the shoulder plate. Alright. Now for this part. Nice. No, 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 no. Alright, wonderful. Please tell me this counts. No! No! There you go. That counts. Great.
A flame strike. Always do with a little heat.
Perfect. We got everything we need. And we probably completed every side story at this point, so... But yeah, might as well just go back now. I know I can fast travel, but I just love this. This is my favorite mode of transportation, I gotta tell you. This is too much fun, and it's not even laggy at all. And then there's these two, right? Once we beat these two, we're basically done. Let's do the remaining two. I don't remember how do you beat this guy, but that's the fun of it, I guess. We're just gonna have to remember it. Piece it together again. Probably down there. Yeah, there it is. Hello there, boy. Let me guess, you are my first enemy. So my guess is, the way we beat your ass is by breaking your armor, be it shoulder pads or whatnot. Ooh, that fucking... Oh my god, that fucking hurt. That was actually quite painful. How dare you? Keep smacking at it. That's not enough, obviously. Oh, come on. Oh no. Oh no. Why are you bouncing off him? I think he's shooting shit at me, yeah. Motherfucker. Fuck you. I will break your nuts. Come on. Come on. I think we exposed the thing. Fuck, that's not it. What are you doing? Oh no. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Let's try and extract it the way it is. If it doesn't work, there's definitely something else we should be able to do. Nah, this works. Beautiful. Now we just have to beat the DLC one for the third time, and that's it. Ark of the Nova. There you go. The final battle. The ultimate showdown. What we do there is we damage... what was it, though? I kind of forgot. I think we damage... We wait till it's overloaded, and we deal with stuff that prevents its overload, which is... If memory serves me, it's like armor or something. If it's wings... Okay, that's a little bit too much shaking. Yeah, we cannot break its wings, so that's fine. Let's break the armor. Oh my god. Fuck me. No, fuck. Oh, that was... I tried my best. There you go. Do I need to burn the fur? Probably not. Ooh. Damn it. What? Oh my god! Okay, that fucking hurt. And I'm out of gas. Wait, I'm out of gas. Oh my god, I forgot to refill. Alright, that's just magical. We got a big problem now. Fuck. Any kind of healing. Oh. Alright, ideally we need more, though. This will do. Where is it? I can hear its wings. What the fuck is that? Ah, one of those. Yeah, I think I found it. Let's go. Round 2, my boy. I need to generate another one. Yeah. Oh no, the camera's going places. It's gonna hurt me. Well, that was lucky. Right, how do we expose this thing now?
That's as far as I can push the scribe. That's as far as I can push the scribe.
I get it. I'm not the one moving here, lady. Well, that's only 4, though. But I did attack. What? That was a fucking Purihito, baby. I hate the fact that I also have to fucking keep thinking about these pricks. Oh no. my god, what the fuck is going on here? That's fine. No, not this guy. Hit the fucking armor. Wait, go back, go back, go back, go back. It didn't explode for some reason. Wait, what? Alright, wait, there's 6 of these. So how come we're not yet able to... Oh, that hurt. That fucking hurt. That absolutely fucking hurt.
End of the lifeline ring.
Oh my god, I'm gonna hate this. Or I can just hide like this. Fuck. It's still not showing though. Which piece of armor am I missing? Oh my god, I'm gonna hate this. Run, 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 run. This should do it. What the fuck, bro? Isn't this taking a little too much time? Right, how about you, like, descend, please?
That's as far as I can push the scribe.
I get it, I get it. Come on, I just need to break their stupid fucking tail.
Can't stretch the scry any further.
Oh no. Oh my god, that was so bad. Fuck. Oh, I'm out of here. Okay, I need some healing. Any kind of healing. Fuck off. Come on. Any kind of fucking healing. Yeah, well, that's not it. That is not it. Hmm. Don't be a fucking fool. Oh. We do not engage these guys. I do hope I remembered correctly. Break the armor. Fucking call it a day. Leave me alone, losers. We all know you can't do shit against me. What the fuck? Fucking love this. Terrific. Yeah, I think we got it now. There you go.
Another kinetic strand.
We've done it. That's all of them. That is all of them. Fuck. Amazing. Now we should be able to wrap up basically everything. Exhaust all the dialogues and that's it. Unfortunately, that's it. Multiple fields. Celestial scope. There you go. Oh, I was trying to... Right. Manners.
Oh, Bryn! How did it go?
It worked amazingly. In fact, I was almost too cold.
Oh, I must have prepared it incorrectly. Perhaps too much stirring.
I'm kidding, Lane. It was perfect.
Ah, your elevated wit eludes me once again.
If you two are done messing around, it's excellent to hear that the potions worked. Lane, what sort of quantities can we produce for the scouts?
As much as you need. It's not hard to make.
That's very good news. I wonder why the Eye never explored this as an option.
I would assume the reason sits somewhere between lack of care and gross negligence. Speaking of the Eye, Bryn, the Axel and I had a chance to sit and talk for a while. Would you believe that she isn't his biggest fan either?
I had certainly suspected it, though I didn't know either of you well enough to know whether your weird dynamic was, well, normal.
We were indeed not very cordial with each other at the best of times.
In particular, the way he kept secrets rubbed us both the wrong way. We found ourselves in agreement that any new government here should be built on a foundation of trust and respect.
A difficult foundation to build, but one that is worth the effort. Lane and I don't agree on everything, but it was good to sit and speak with someone who understands the nature of the work I'm doing.
It's not every day that one has the privilege of watching a new order emerge.
Perhaps you will be here to document it.
I should like that very much. The story of a new enclave should be made available to all. Every detail, out in the light. I'm struck with inspiration. I need to return to base camp and get started on my history. To be here as it's being written. To be the one writing it. Oh, what a privilege.
Oh, they're gone. Do they always do that?
Yes, that's a fairly frequent occurrence.
Well, with my mind at ease, for now, at least. I will thank you and bid you farewell. My list of petitions is smaller by one for the moment.
We're here to help. Talk later.
And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's basically all there is. Now we will just exhaust the remaining dialogues and, yeah. No active quests whatsoever.
Let me guess. You've come to ask me to apologize to your naive lawkeeper.
No.
No? Isn't that what self-proclaimed heroes do? Demand justice for your friends?
I would never ask Lane to waste their energy on a conversation with you again. Do I think how you spoke to them was a disgusting, brutish display? Absolutely. But justice doesn't come with an apology from you, does it?
They attacked my legacy. I merely put them in their place.
Exactly. Without remorse, an apology would just be posturing. No. Justice is served in the way Lane still chooses kindness every day, despite people like you trying to tear them down.
Their research tore me.
Justice is served in the way Lane gets to continue living as their wonderful, talented self. Whereas you have to keep living as yourself. As someone who is clearly in so much pain over his own existence, he needs to make other people feel small, so he can look big.
I am far too exhausted to beleaguer this issue.
So we agree. There is no need for you to ever speak to or about Lane again.
I suppose we agree on that.
There's more.
It seems I owe you and Sebastian a word of thanks.
Unexpected, but you're welcome. What's happening?
Hirun has seen fit to approve my involvement in the tapestry repair. As much as it is irksome to be assigned work, I will confess I was getting rather bored and lost in my own thoughts. Something to do will help, I'm sure.
I found something that you might want to see. It's a letter I found in the Spindle's hideout. It looked like your handwriting.
Oh, I remember
didn't
that.
read it.
I don't understand why you've been so kind to us, Bryn.
It's okay. I'll let you get back to it, all right?
Likewise. You just couldn't take a break, could you? But no. Instead, you had to unearth a revelation so dangerous it could destabilize the entire Maida Basin.
Not my fault. Incredible discoveries just fall into my lap.
Right. I admire the work your band did on researching the Herald. Lane, in particular. Hold on tight to them. They're an extremely valuable resource.
And, would you believe, an excellent practical joker. Dharm is still reeling from one of their pranks. With that, plus the number of times their research has saved our hides, I don't think they could leave the Weaver Band even if they tried. We wouldn't let them.
You would be fools to do so. I wanted to mention, by the way, if you could pass this along, Lane's welcome to visit the Hold anytime. Open invite. I'll always appreciate hearing their thoughts.
I'll pass it along.
Now, I'd better get back to it. Paperwork won't do itself. As it turns out, I'm rather glad you tore down Asylum. I was not, at the time, but Arakim's come a long way since he started working with your band.
As have you, politically.
I will admit I was complacent. Part of my decision to create the role of guide was to prevent that. I need someone who will push, and he will most certainly do that. His findings, though, are deeply concerning, along with the obvious failures of the tapestry exposed by Sev's research. But I see it as an opportunity. The tapestry needs to be repaired, and we have the means. Nothing catalyzes and unifies people like a problem they can actually solve.
Making you seem like a very effective leader.
Yes. Yes, it does. Quite the impressive investigation you and your Ram friend instigated. With those results, we could repair the tapestry and eventually reclaim the underworks. With the Surgeborn in obvious disarray, now is the time to move.
Happy to help.
I'll reach out to Sev myself and let him know how much I appreciate it. And his expertise. I'm encouraged by the research Sev's done on the tapestry. He has a quick mind.
The opportunity to prove himself outside of the Norians means a lot to him.
We're going to find out what he can do, with a team backing him up. It's key we repair the tapestry as quickly as possible. I shudder to think what might happen if the Ark of Verdance should fail.
And there you go. That's all the dialogue left for the Axle. Now let's see if my teammates have a few things to say on our journey. Starting with Sebastian.
The more I dwell on the prospects of repairing the tapestry, the more excited I become.
The experimental piping is working then?
Yes, it is. I've been running numerous tests. And for me, this is a chance to do some actual engineering, away from the Order's influence. Those who cross them disappear in the night. But unless they also have an Ark of Verdance, they can't reach me here.
Norians are really that ruthless.
It was the mystique they cultivated. But who knows how much action they took. That's the problem with secret societies, Brim. After a while, it's just secrets all the way down.
That's it, huh? Alright. Not much left to say, I guess. What about you?
Everyone knew the aeroliths could smooth out the weather, but no one suspected they could change it so suddenly. Since the surge, they've caused wild swings, but no one has ever tried to control it.
Sev's achieved something incredible.
And practical. Imagine the look on a glass tail's face when it suddenly turns blisteringly hot.
Surprise, Icy Boy. It's summer.
Haha, exactly. Advantage, Bryn. What my father did for the Enclave is... well, it's more than I could hope to achieve. It's funny. My mother never lied about who he was, but she did leave a lot out.
Sounds like he was the hero she described, if not in the way you expected. But from where I'm standing, he seems more deserving of a statue than most.
Yes. You know I never looked down on my father for being a farmer, right? My reaction to finding out his identity for the first time wasn't about his job or him not being who I wanted or expected him to be. It was about me, not being who I thought I wanted to be. But perhaps my way of measuring success has been far too narrow all these years. And I can't help but wonder if my mother's was too. If that might be why she never told me who he was.
Maybe that was a part of it.
It wasn't like she put pressure on me, but there were always unspoken expectations. I needed to perform. And I'm grateful to her for that. I wouldn't have the career I've had if it weren't for her. She was a great mentor. But perhaps there's a cycle to break when it comes to how my family has defined its legacy.
I think that's beautiful.
You do?
Of course. I told you I look up to you. I can't wait to learn as much from this phase of your career as I have from all the others.
Me too.
Okay. Next is... wait, what? There's more? There's more.
A pleasant morning to you.
A pleasant
What's on your
morning.
mind?
I've got something that I'm struggling to believe.
Then it must be something rather special.
It's about something the Herald said when I fought it in the source. It said that it was from elsewhere. A place we wouldn't be able to understand. And the Herald claimed to be older than the Surge. Much older.
That is a fascinating assertion. And we've received reports of it reappearing after you defeated it.
Nani?
Right. I heard that too. I would have mentioned this earlier, but with all the action and me almost dying...
Say no more. I do, however, think that Aurea and Darm need to hear about this too. Aurea? Darm? Would you mind coming over here?
Wait, do I have to defeat it for the 4th time now?
Serious, Lane.
For the 5th?
I'm looking normal, I think. But you are correct.
Bryn?
The Herald claimed to have existed for a long time before the Surge. And it said that at the heart of the source, there's a breach between worlds. That's where the Surgeborn came from.
I don't know how we'll tell everyone about this. Will they panic? Will they even believe us? Should we tell them at all?
Hold on, Lane. You're jumping to conclusions. It's possible that the Surgeborn was
It is.
lying.
It's true. Even though it never technically lied to Bryn, it certainly enjoyed its little mind games.
I really don't think that's the case. It wanted Bryn to join it, and this would explain so much about the origin of the Surgeborn.
I believe the solution to our worries is, as always, more research. Bryn, since we've received reports of the Herald reappearing, would you mind hunting it down for us again? Specifically, to know for sure whether it is as otherworldly as it claimed to be, I will need you to harvest its pattern. As fresh as
Sure, why not?
possible.
I'll do it for the 5th time.
Absolutely.
I'll indulge
I've
you.
already killed this thing twice. A third time
No, no,
would be
no.
a piece of cake.
No, trust me, it's more than twice.
Understanding the
It's more
unknown
than
kills
twice.
any fear it may hold over us. Is this course of action acceptable to you two?
Yes. Sounds good to me. What do you think, Lane? Would that make you feel better?
I suppose that's a sensible way forward. Sorry, big revelation. I need to take some time to process this. Dom, will we analyze the resonance together? I need to prepare my workstation.
One step at a time, my friend.
Of course. The resonance, yes. Good luck, Bryn.
Don't need luck when I've got a team like you behind me.
Damn. A true leader over here. Talk.
I've been running more tests on the bloom you recovered.
You didn't need it all for Darm's tools?
No, thankfully. We had a number of false starts with the alchemical processes, but we had enough petals even then. It does speak to the issue, though. I tried every control I could think of, and can only conclude that the bloom itself is... off.
Could it just have been that one flower?
Perhaps. Either way, it warrants further study, but Arakim's offered to help us collect more, so it won't impact you. It's nice to have the camp stove working properly again, even if it took Chasm quietly tossing our coal supply into the hollow one night to make it happen.
Wait, she did?
Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned that. But Darm and Solar have reconciled, which I suspect was her whole plan, so hopefully it's okay. Still, Kaz doesn't like for people to
Genius
know
move.
she's a romantic at heart.
Oh, well, I am very glad you mentioned this. Thank you, Lane.
Just go easy on the teasing. I don't want her to serve my stew cold all week.
Bryn, I was just thinking about how we managed to trap the heat of molten rock itself.
And you and your wife seem through a complicated patch?
I never doubted we would find a way through. This time was different than the other spats we've had. I am very grateful for your help. I would not know what to do without Sola. She is very much my guiding star.
You're welcome. You big romantic. Just keep talking to her, and the nights will be cloudless.
Indeed. Indeed. It certainly is disturbing to think an enchantment can warp.
Any sign of our scry reacting like the Heartsider ones?
None, but it might be a matter of time. Who knows what a year or a decade might bring? We'll have to watch closely. Oh, that's rather exciting now I think of it. I think we all suspected prolonged exposure to the raw magic in here would affect creatures, but it's surprising to see how far it's gone.
What do we do about it, though?
Getting the source back under our control was the first step. You see, this is largely an infrastructure problem. The leaks in the tapestry will have to be sealed and
we all
magic
make
stone
mistakes.
consumed through usage. If we can reduce the emission of raw magic to below our consumption, the concentration will drop. Once the levels inside match the rest of the Maida, we should be back to some semblance of normal.
Huh? Oh. That's a cool looking plate armor. Shall we craft it? Bonus heat resistance. It's a very heavy armor though.
Most people couldn't even stand straight wearing one of those. You.
I'm just gonna see how this looks together. That's why I picked the...
I've always wanted to build something like
thing I had the most of. Let's see. Yeah, I'm a lot heavier when this thing is on me. You can feel the weight, sort of. Crazy stuff. Right, anyway, let me change.
So, I strongly suspect shenanigans, but also thank you.
About the stove?
Oh, absolutely. But shenanigans almost always come from a place of love.
Or lead to one.
Well said. And this forge is going to be invaluable, so we all benefit, including the future students I'm imagining up.
Any standouts in your illusory class?
There's a shy, red-headed lad named Carlos. He's going to go far. I just know it. These Norian designs are really something.
Looking over the fancy wrench?
Sev said you'd call it that. But yes, I've never seen anything so over-engineered in my life. Sev tells me they built it inscrutable so that no one could copy it. I simplified it down for our purposes.
That will make it easier to produce more.
Lot to learn from the Norians. Both what to do and cautionary tales.
Hard to believe I have a title now.
The Axel seemed certain you were ready for it.
Hirune's also a politician. She knows this somewhat buys my loyalty to her if she tries to become the next eye.
Well, I guess it makes sense.
Do you think this will drastically change how you interact with the other scouts?
In time, I imagine so. We've been without an advocate for so long, and right now's the best time for me to push. I do have some promising candidates to take over day-to-day operations. I suppose we'll have to accelerate that process.
Takes multiple people to replace you,
You got me. Yes, I was bragging. I think it's critical we have some checks to make sure the system's working. If one group is over or underperforming, I can try to work with them to figure out why. Wins, listen to me. Just chain me to a desk already. All I do is stare at scrolls and move abacus beads now.
Would you support her then?
Hirune's a practical lady. She knows the scouts are critical to our ongoing survival. Farming and fishing around Cassidans keeps us fed, but rare materials for alchemy, medicines, enchanting and so on, all us.
Which gives you some leverage.
It does. But also my title is precarious, as she granted it as acting eye. No one's going to challenge her, not right now, but implicitly if she goes, I go with her.
Would you support which?
It does, but
At least we have control of the source. That has to be a relief as you step into this role.
You've been... Well, in moments of doubt, I wonder if you shouldn't be the one doing this, not me. But you tell me. Am I ready?
I have no idea, bro.
You're ready to be a Khan. But I don't think you're ready to stop being a scout. And that's to your credit. Stanhold's failing was never getting his hands dirty. I don't think you'll make that mistake.
You are right. I have actually been stressed about that. I don't want to make my people think I'm shirking leadership, but I can't just sit around in the hall and do nothing.
Just do it. If you need to get out there, and you do, just go. Lead from the front, and then apply the lessons backwards.
That is damn good advice. Ooh, you were really moving out there.
I was told time was of the essence.
Yeah, but you made it look easy. Maybe someday you could give classes to the novice scouts.
I'm sure getting out putting scouts through their paces.
I can't imagine your people really need classes in how to run. Comes kind of built in with having legs, no?
Well, you make it look effortless. But when someone's new to it, there's a lot to learn. Balance, gait, breathing.
I've heard people note that training in the mountain air probably helped.
I've read about that, but... well, not a lot of chances to compare in recent years. But yes, breathing for distance is a skill, as is conserving energy so you have enough left to push when you need it. You know, I can't stop thinking. Could Stannard have fixed the weather?
From what Sev said, the former eye was more a political animal than an expert.
Yeah, that makes sense. If only he'd shared what he had access to with people who were halfway competent. Anyway, I just hope Sev can keep digging. He's got a good head on his shoulders.
And that concludes this guy's story. Now, for the legendary, the beloved Kaz, also known as the Chasm, also known as sarcasms.
I've been reading over those caravan logs you brought in when helping Arik.
A little light reading before bed?
They do help me sleep. You know how important that is. The Enclave had 3 secrets to their trade success. These logs are good insight into how they leveraged that.
And you would very much like to tell me about how they did it, right?
You might only be asking because you have a giant crush on me and know I want to tell you, and that is adorable. Yes, I do want to tell someone, so brace yourself. So, the 3 keys to their success, right? The first was no wars. The Enclave never fought. Instead, they made it clear with loom gates and the arcs that messing with them was tactically doomed.
So they could trade with everyone, even two nations at war with one another.
That was their second key. Unique products. The Enclave was the only place producing their enchantments. Try to declare a trade sanction against them for trading with your foe, and suddenly your foe has an edge you just lost.
That's a deft bit of maneuvering.
Their third key was having access to land and sea trade routes. Renland and Taza both relied on Enclave trade by land. Either one attempting to cut off caravans would provoke a response from the other. And the Enclave's north was unassailable by sea. That's why they built Cassidon's Hold.
Sharing trade knowledge is your happy place, isn't it, Kaz?
Oh yes. And do you know there's another place that's got two of these three advantages?
Where?
Your home. Calmhaven.
We don't have access to sea trade. And I wouldn't say we're at peace either. But you're thinking of our steel.
Best in the Maida. And you're the only people who know how to make it. Not only that, but while the Empire would love to put you back under their heel, they can't, can they?
No. Because we've started trading with other nations like Renland who wouldn't want to lose access.
That's peace.
So all we need is a port and we could be Enclave the Second?
Pretty much. I'm sure your leaders...
The Adelrad.
Right. Are aware of that. Probably the Empire too. Just fascinating how history repeats.
If we ever get out of here, I'll talk to my mother about this. Show her life on the roads helped me learn some things.
We'll get out. And when we do, I want to meet her. Tell her how great her daughter is.
And that was a lesson in Rising from Chasm herself. Right, so let's beat the fucking Herald, right? The quest is basically to collect a preserved Herald resonance. That's it, let's go, sure. Any would do, really. We've done this a lot. It's not that difficult. Plus, now we have everything maxed out, so it becomes even more trivial of a task. Not that necessarily these levels affect gameplay a lot. More like a fancy, cozy gimmick you get occasionally. Alright, well, at the very least, it's not here. Which leads me to believe that it's here, no? No. That's unusual. Where else could it be? What the hell? Where is it? Tripping lanes dotting the Maida. Oh, hello there. My beautiful demon.
Its pattern. Just need to do it again.
Oh, I cannot break that one. That's fine though. Yeah. That's fine. I'm afraid that's a little bit out of range, my dear. Okay, that hurt. Try that again, shall we? What the fuck? What? Oh my god, there's too many fucking vectors applied. to this thing. Why are you flying? The fuck? What? Alright, that's one. What the fuck? How the hell did you connect that? What the fuck? Sure. Let me convert my little boys into... Alright, let me switch to this. Break your little horny face. Keep firing, everyone. Perfect. Whoa! That was another super precise attack. What the hell, bro? Oh, this is perfect. Oh, this is so good. What? But I was clinging! Oh, well. Oh, wait. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, my God. Thank God I'm alive. So, yeah. Nice to see you. Alright. Wonderful. Can I just break your shoulder and like chest piece? Thank you. Oh, fuck me. If you fly away, I swear to God. Alright, time to release. Oh, come on. That was a... Oh, no. Ooh, that was funny. Oh, that's perfect. That's exactly where I want it to be. There we go. No, 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 no fireballs. Where? What the fuck are you? Yeah, it's kind of hard to nail this jump. Fuck. Oh my God, is it trying to grow it back? Please don't do this. Please don't fucking grow it back. Fucking amazing. I cannot... What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, well, I kind of need my... What? Come on. Alright, that's close. I hope you're not regrowing that bullshit of yours. Come on, all I need to do is just break. Great. Why am I ricocheting the fuck knows where? That's not gonna be enough. I missed the mark. I fucking hate this. Release, release, release. Fuck. Alright, this is getting a little fucking annoying. Come on. Just get the goddamn fucking piece of armor. Amazing. God, I fucking hate this. That was a clean hit. What the fuck? Yes. Just break it. I swear to God. Thank you. So fucking much. That's a little too high. A little too high. Come on, that was clean! Fuck you, game. Oh my God. Yeah, well. Gets cumbersome. Finally. Oh my God. Finally. That was a lot of jumping. Wait, what? Oh my God, I fucking hate this. What are you doing? What the fuck are you? Amazing. Fucking wonderful. Fuck. Oh my God. No. No, no, no. No!
Hold on. Hold on.
Fuck! Alright, sure. Whatever. Fucking piece of fucking shit! Oh my fucking God, what a waste of my fucking time. Come here, you fucking cockroach. Oh, come on. I keep missing such an obvious fucking... Please die. Please. Oh God, I'm still fucking tired of this. Where's the projectile? Ah, come on. This was supposed to be the easy fucking grand finale thing. Now I'm just jumping around like an idiot. Unable to land the easiest fucking hit in this fucking universe. The game is so beautiful. The game is indeed wonderful. You wonder why it's got only 500 followers on Twitch? Well, I wondered the same thing. Aha, keep touching your wonderful face because I'm about to break it, my dear. What? What the fuck? Alright. Alright, I'm so fucking pissed off right now. I am so fucking pissed off right now. You motherfuckers! Fuck you and this piece of trash. I take it back. Fuck this game. Oh my god, I'm so fucking tired of this. Fuck you with your stupid fucking sword aim. Nobody aims like that, not even fucking aimbots. I swear to god, if it's gonna touch its face again... Fucking... Bullshit, that's bullshit. I shouldn't have taken damage from this. After that bounce... Fuck you. Oh, what a great finale, right? I am so fucking excited right now. It is not open world. Fuck you, Mr. Scissors. I have no fucking interest in killing you for the fucking millionth time.
I've got you.
Alright, sure. Sure. What a fucking wonderful thing. Where are you, screaming vagina? Come here. Nah, that's off the mark. That's also off the mark. Will you stop fucking grabbing its fucking sword hand? Can I just finish this game and go play some fucking strategy games already? Fuck you. Oh my god. Yeah, that's it, that's it, that's it, that's it. Please don't... It's about to touch its fucking face. What the fuck is this? What are you doing, bitch? I broke all of your fucking armor. Will you die, please, already? Terrific. Well done, boys. Amazing. What a fucking amazing occurrence we have here. Motherfucking cockroach. That was not supposed to hit me. Fuck you, game. Seriously. Just had to come down to this, right? I just had a fucking rage just when I was about to call this a day and have a good fucking mood. This bullshit had to happen, huh? Fucking amazing. Yeah, well, you're supposed to hit the fucking, yeah, this thing. Congratulations. Can you please fucking extract the seal so I can go and play another game already? I'm not asking for too much, am I? I've done this fucking so many times. I'm gonna touch its fucking face. I don't understand. What is going on? Gonna touch its fucking face. Alright, bitch, sure. What is it? You need to fucking hit me with the sword? You need to fucking get your cock cut off? Just tell me what you fucking want. Fuck you. There's not enough time. Fuck you, bitch. course this had to fucking come down to this load of bullshit. Oh wow, am I gonna break my monitor tonight? Is it gonna be one of those days? Because it looks like it. It absolutely looks like it. That definitely feels like a broken monitor right here. I cannot believe it. What the fuck am I doing wrong? I've done this so many times and it was just fucking extract the shit and call it a day. Finally. Oh my god. Bitch took a while. Finally, we can call this a day. Oh my god. So much fucking time spent doing this. Alright, return the preserved Herald Resonance. Let's see. Took so much time.
Good news. I harvested the Herald's pattern.
Splendid. If you'll let me handle the resonance. Dom, come and look at this. Bryn's brought back the Surgeborn resonance and...
Fascinating. It really is like nothing I've laid hands on.
The Herald was telling the truth, then. About this, at least.
Walk me through it, team.
Dom, do you want to?
Yes. This is the second resonance I've had access to, and I didn't realize before, but it's clearly not of this world. It resembles nothing mentioned in any literature I've ever seen.
Well,
The
duh.
Hearthsiders' libraries have nothing about this, not even the Spindle's tomes. Exploring the possibility of other worlds could consume decades of a researcher's life, and they'd barely scratch the surface. It was a theoretical, primary theological pursuit before, but this strand changes everything.
So you're suggesting this is an entirely novel field of research?
That is precisely the fact of the matter, my curly-haired friend.
Ask how this revelation will help me out. The discussion is getting too lofty. Resonance could be dangerous. Wonder if it's safe.
So, for those of us who aren't academics, what's the takeaway here?
Our understandings of the mechanisms of the universe will fundamentally shift as a result of this.
Great. Love that. Does that mean there could be more places like the Source?
Anything is possible. Though, the lack of Surgeborn outside of the Enclave suggests that wounds between worlds are extremely rare.
I see. And what about the resonance I brought back? Is that dangerous at all?
The resonance is self-healing, but beyond that, it seems that some other element dictates the Herald's regeneration.
Alright, that's
I
interesting.
would not be surprised if you saw it again, but without its connection to home, it will not be able to evolve or adapt.
So the resonance heals itself, but it won't turn into a Surgeborn on its own. Good.
Yeah, but have you seen the size of that thing? It's not good.
Large thing.
I would definitely not return to any area that has that thing walking around.
With whom?
I wish I could draw from weaving history to provide guidance, but something this big has never happened before.
The Axel has always appreciated our transparency. We should tell her first.
I would assume she's busy with her duties as interim leader, but on the other hand... I've no clue. Truly, my font of wisdom runs empty.
I think this one's big enough that we can bother her about it without feeling guilty.
You're right, of course. I'll meet you in Cassidy's hold. I just need to document this while it's fresh in my mind.
And I will continue experimenting. What a wonderful opportunity.
See you in the
Oh,
hallway.
he literally runs away, fades out, including his audio. Right, so, well, basically, right, we're done here. Let's just, see what happens once we talk to anyone. To the powers that be, I guess. Alright, the Axle. Tell me what you got.
Good morning, Khan Arteme. Might we trouble you with some questions of a fairly important nature?
You're already here, so you may as well.
This is a pretty big one, for the record.
We have learned something astounding about the Surgeborn and the fundamental nature of the Source.
Something new?
Yes. When Bryn was engaged in combat down in the Source, the Herald spoke to her of its origins. It told her it hailed from another world, and at the Source is a celestial wound through which the Surgeborn found their way here.
We thought it might have been lying, trying to throw me off. But recently, we realized it's regenerated. So I killed it again. Took a resonance from its pattern to Lane and Dom, and
It was all true.
all of it.
Dom is very excited about the existence of other worlds and will continue researching, but it sits ill with me.
How so?
You and I spoke at length on how the truth, the whole truth, must be made available to all. But this isn't just some political secret. It changes our approach to everything. Religion, weaving, the way we place ourselves in the world.
I understand. I assume you've thought a great deal about this. Give me a risk assessment.
That's just the thing. Understanding more about the world, it's beautiful, wonderful. I have enough perspective, however, to know that the same may not be true for others, especially those who have lived here through the Surge. Would it bring peace to their hearts? Would this knowledge, shared free to all, improve their lives? I fear not. But perhaps I am the fool for thinking that I am wise enough to know what is best for others.
I see. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with me. First things first, we need to find out what Kenrick knew about this. Let's fetch him, shall we?
What do you want?
I was hoping to draw on some of your memories, if you wouldn't mind. It's in regards to a security matter.
If it's a security matter, then those two shouldn't be privy to it.
That's no longer your call. In the years where you held the Surgeborn Talon in custody, did it ever speak to you of its origins?
I will not incriminate myself.
I'm simply asking a question from someone who's in charge to someone who was in charge.
And you may simply ram that question up where the sun doesn't shine.
You're useless. You may leave.
I'm useless. I'm not the one chasing religious fairy tales about worlds beyond our own. Ridiculous.
So you knew, and kept it to yourself. That's more than enough from you.
I'll leave you to your hunt for a desert Akala, then.
Exhausting. I'm sorry about him, as always. Now, given the services you have rendered us, I believe you deserve a little trust. So I'll listen to what you think I should tell our people of the Herald and the worlds beyond ours and whatever else.
It's humbling to have earned such trust, and we won't squander it. Before I speak, do you have any thoughts on this, Bryn?
I can't stop thinking about those who find solace in faith. Speak about them. Dom can't do this alone. Using the research possibilities, I'm here to kill monsters, not write a thesis.
When I brought the resonance back to camp, Dom said that it meant the arrival of an entirely new field of research. The Enclave's researchers never got to properly understand the Surgeborn before the labs were overrun. I don't know. I think it would be a shame if Dom was the only person in the entire world to have that opportunity. Even though I know he'd do an amazing job. It would be sad to force him to work in secret for the rest of his life.
I don't think that'd be ideal, no. Lane, please regale us with your conclusions.
Bryn covered some of what I've been musing over, but for the sake of completeness, I'll recap it all with my own thoughts. 3 major facets of this problem loom in my mind. First, that of the research possibilities. Keeping this revelation under lock and key would obviously gatekeep untold numbers of discoveries. Second, that of those who adhere to the various religions around the Maida. I fear that disclosing the existence of other worlds to the public at large could upset a great many people at best, and trigger a holy war at worst. They have been waged on far smaller provocations than this. Finally, and most importantly, So many of the problems we've encountered here have been because people kept secrets.
Yeah.
Whether they were forced to keep them or not, the existence of those secrets significantly hamstrung our efforts to learn about the Enclave. If I had any choice in the matter, I would change that status quo in a heartbeat.
Now is your chance. If you want to seize the moment, I will respect your choice.
The irony is that I find myself faltering on the precipice, because I've now been presented with truly dangerous knowledge. Before I entered the Enclave, before we undertook this wondrous journey, I would have been adamant that everyone know each intimate detail. But now, I believe we must find an acceptable truth to share. But not the whole truth.
What do you have in mind, then?
Subject to your approval, we start by telling your people the story of the source, the entire truth, barring that of the breach. Then we tell the people that, as it stands right now, the monster they saw at the Grand Gate is eternal. But more importantly, we are working on ways to combat it. We keep its true origins close to our chest. Knowing how to contain the Surgeborn is much more important. For now, we tell part of the truth. We share select details and let the people weave their own interpretations. We control the narrative by allowing conflicting narratives to spread. And one day, the denizens of the Maida may be ready to know the full truth. Is that acceptable to you, Karnatame?
Yes, it is. And might I say, you would have made an amazing politician had you stayed in Judea.
That's kind of you to say. But I have too strong a moral core to do that kind of work.
Very understandable. It's not for everyone. Nevertheless, I will communicate our story to the public. Let's hope the ensuing chaos is limited. I'd like to build trust again.
It's the right thing to do.
Lane, Bryn, thank you for your time and assistance.
It has been our everlasting pleasure, Karnatame.
Alright. Well, that's basically it. Oh no, that's not it. There's also another conversation with Lane. Sure, let's go. Why not? Why not? I really want to end this on a positive note. You know. Sure, I raged. That happens. But I absolutely enjoyed my time.
I feel as if a great weight has been lifted from my shoulders. When one begins to live their life beyond dusty old tomes, they must reckon with the complexities that are part and parcel of lived experience. Which is to say, you have truly been an agent of change in my life, Bryn. In wonderful ways, of course.
Well, you're not so bad yourself.
I try my best. But really, I feel good.
How are you feeling about your research as a whole?
Excellent. I'm going to chronicle everything. Even if some of it may not see the light of day for some time, I have faith that it will, someday. And when it does, it will be useful to those who need it.
And what about that? Keeping it under wraps, I mean.
I suppose I have learned a sense of nuance. In Judea, keeping secrets was like breathing, but almost every secret was trivial or petty at best. And, more importantly, kept as a means through which to exert power. That was Kenrick's approach too. Power through secrets. Whereas I would hope that my reasons to keep secrets are driven by a sense of care and kindness. Do you think so?
I do. And more importantly, I know you're the kind of person to seek outside accountability if you need it.
With you and everyone else at my back, my worries are now few and far between. All that remains is to continue my research. And I'll need you to keep bringing back items of interest, of course.
I
Yay!
won't stop looking for things to bring home. Don't you worry.
Then I won't keep you. Get adventuring.
And that's basically it. Codex assistance. With many crises resolved, the band finally has some downtime to help Bryn uncover mysteries. A new mission. Track the secrets of the Enclave quest, and the Watcher's Wisp will guide Bryn in the direction of the closest knowledge fragment. Ah. With many rights, track the secrets of Starlight. Watcher's West will guide Bryn in the direction of the closest knowing. Got it. Yeah, that's a nice little touch, I guess. Well, that's basically it. That's basically it. I absolutely enjoyed my time here. I ended up enjoying this game a lot more than I expected. And, yeah. Absolutely great work. I only wish this game had... Wait. When I said 500, it's even less than 500. It has 437 followers on Twitch. Which is kind of very sad. Yeah. It is very, very sad. Very sad. But I guess that's just how it is. You know. I really hope these guys, you know, do not disband or, like, go bankrupt or anything. I think they have what it takes. They made a lot of right calls here, considering their limitations. And, yeah, it's been a rather great journey. I absolutely loved being a part of it. Right. That concludes this part of the stream, I guess. I still am gonna do extra stuff, I think. Let me check if any of my friends are gaming pretty hard right now. Maybe I'll join them. Nope, nobody's playing. So, which means what we're gonna do now is basically disconnect this little demon. Yeah. If there's anyone watching, thank you. And have a great one. Until the next time. Is what I would say